Right, hello. Back to part 5 of Portal. Hopefully this stream is a bit cleaner than the last one.
Hey, how's it going? I talked my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more. What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced work site should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
Well, I missed that. Or maybe not. Found it, hit it. So I have another cube here now. Again, I forgot to take the cube.
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
Yeah, don't recall that chamber at all. Yeah. As I said, it's been a while since I played any of these games. So it's interesting going back to it and you just don't remember any of it.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
I do remember this one. Kind of. Love that sound. Just the way everything in the game just sings.
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
She's talking about us there. Yeah, no, as I keep saying, just the way every subtle bit makes its own song.
I've got a surprise
They
for
fit
you
perfectly
after
together
this next
with
test.
certain soundtrack
Not a
bits.
fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space. What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy. I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! Run! Come on! Come on! Run! Come on! I'm closing the door. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. Alright, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store. We're going to shut down her turret production line, alright? Turn off her neurotoxin and then confront her. Again, though, for the moment, run! Come on, come on, come on!
The irony is you're almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? How stupid does she think we are?
I mean, there's trees there.
Oh! Run, for goodness sake. Come on, come on! Ah! What's going on in there? Can you get out? I heard gunfire. It's a bit late, but look out for gunfire. Probably doesn't help at this point, but I haven't been striked. You're okay? Great, come on. This way, this way. Orange! Go, 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 go. There's the exit. We're almost out of here. Bring in the whole place, man. Hurry! Hurry! This way! Hurry! This way! Get in the lift! Get in the lift!
escape.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least you can't touch us back here. What's happening? Okay. Okay, don't move. Okay, alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah! Oh, for God's... They told me that if I ever turned this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Man. Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Careful, careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done. Quick, this way.
Ah. Completely missed that jump there.
Careful, careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done. Quick, this way.
And again. Perhaps I should wait a bit longer instead of just jumping straight away.
Careful, careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done. Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing. But guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I would say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A bit insensitive. The smelly humans. We've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall over here.
Interesting thing.
Oh,
If
I'll
all
tell you,
if
humans.
Portal's only meant to
love them.
fit
Just
onto
the way they
moon
look.
dust,
It's great. And
to me,
they're
Apps just spent millions painting
folklore,
every single wall
wonderful,
in their
colourful.
facility with moon rocks. This is the standard walls in
right. Well, I'm going to take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
yeah, because this wall is not part of the test, but it's still one you can portal onto. which is a bit of a bad business idea, spending loads of money just on the paint for the normal walls.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
I'm different. Thank you. Get mad. Don't make lemonade. Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and kept by birds.
Yes, more than that. No can do.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Yeah! What's happening? Yeah, no bullets. Sorry.
Can't remember where I'm meant to go.
Target acquired.
Well, I tried. Oh no, I'm one of the bad ones, aren't I? Yeah! Got it, didn't I? Where? I'm not defective.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Stand down. Well, I did my best. Oh, this is just...
Template. Response.
Oh, God, it's ridiculous.
Template. Response.
Crap. No, wait.
Template.
Oh, brilliant! You made it
Response.
through. Well done. Follow me. You're gonna love this. Almost there.
Template. Response.
Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much.
Template.
See that scanner out there?
Response.
It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template.
Response.
Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line.
Template.
Right.
Response.
I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical. You'll need to turn around while I do this. Done. Hacked.
Response.
Wait, mate.
Okay, go on. Just pull that turret out.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. Right, let's figure out how to stop this turret line. Have you got any ideas? Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, have you got an idea? Okay, well, all right, just do your idea and then come straight back.
Template. Response.
Come on.
Template. Response.
Remember where you actually get the.
Template.
Sorry, what's going on over
Response.
there? You know, I'm actually over here still thinking really hard.
Template. Response. Response.
I
Template.
remember now.
Response. Template. Response.
I'm gonna make you proud. To the bear! Oh, thank God! You saved my bacon, pal. Where we go? Is this a jailbreak?
Response.
Can't say a thing.
Template. Response.
What are you doing, Judge?
Template. Response.
What do you have there?
Template. Response.
What are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted. Response.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay,
Template.
keep your eye on the turret line.
Response.
I'm gonna go and hack the door open. Okay,
Template.
I'd like to start
Response.
hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side.
Template.
It should take about 10
Response.
minutes.
Yes, indeed.
Keep one eye on the
Yes,
door.
indeed. Where do I get my gun?
Template.
Hello?
Response.
This door's actually pretty complicated. Ah! Oh. How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker alert? I mean, yeah, fair enough. The important thing is it's open, but it's just mentioned in the future, cough or something.
Fine. Hello?
All right, now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well. Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it?
Surprised that one's still running. Also, the potatoes should be much mouldier than that.
Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences.
You got this one, which is something slightly different. Not that I'm going to get the light to see that, but
I'm guessing this wasn't one of the scientists' children. You know, I don't want to be snobby, but let's be honest, it's got manual labourer written all over it, hasn't it? I'm not saying they're not as good as the professionals, you know, they're just a lot dumber.
can't read that name. See, Catherine.
Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun with potatoes at this point, isn't it? At least you won't starve, though.
That's by Shell. The question is it the same Shell or a different one?
I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
Just love the door mechanism. It's just something very simple, but they've added a bit more detail into it. It's not just a standard sliding door.
Ha! I knew we were going the right way! This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, you know, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate.
Don't we actually push this over, though?
Ha! There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain, of a sort. It's all simulated, you know. But real enough for them, I suppose. I'm afraid the door's locked. Just checked it. No way to hack. What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Ah, alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me. You may as well have a little rest, actually, while I work on it. Okay. Here we go. The hardest part of any hack is the figuring out how to start phase. That's always tricky. But let the games begin. Alright, what have we got? Computer. Not a surprise, to be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list. Computer identified. Tick. There's a box part here. Probably got some electronics in there. And a monitor. Yes, that will be important, I imagine. I'll keep my eye on that. in case something useful comes up. Important words like password identified or something like that. And there's a flat bit. Is but noted. Anyone says to me, is there a flat bit? Yes, there it is. Spinning thing. Not sure. The floor. What's the floor doing? What's the floor up to? Do you know what? It's holding everything up. Holding everything up. The floor is important. Holding everything up. Pens.
So quite interestingly, it's the only time
Do you smell neurotoxin?
you see a
Hold
portal
on,
actually moving in the
neurotoxin
game.
levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong.
Anytime
Neurotoxin
portal's on a
levels up to
moving wall,
50%.
it
No, it's down.
destroys
Sorry,
itself.
my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on. It's still going down. Still going. Keep it up. That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Ah, the tube's broken. We can ride it straight to her. I can't. Hold on. Come on. Come on. We have to go. Hurry.
But yeah, as I said, any moving surface, portals destroy themselves. There's an entire video of someone showing what happens. if
They
you
should
do
take us right to
portals
her.
up, not
I
portals
can't
up.
believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know, I was a fool to myself. Oh, but I'm loving this. Whale of a time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turrets. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
Don't remember that bit at all. Cakes.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's
Yes, we
get to
get to all that.
business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Uh-huh. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Ah, not again. Here comes trouble. Locked and loaded. Oh, this ain't.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core, are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core, are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Pull me
Yes.
out, pull me
Unless a
out.
stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Don't listen to her, all right? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you possess far more important than that. A finger, all right, with which to press that button so that the machine.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done.
Stalemate resolved.
Here I go! Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Ah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just no, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we? Ah!
No, stop! No! 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 No!
Wow! Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift cool. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are. I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing? No, no, no!
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me. Ah!
Tatos.
See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're a moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron hunt you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that?
Yes, it could.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. It doesn't look like we're going anywhere. Well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Why should even that consider a let? What should that one instead? Ignore those signs. That way. I thought it's through here, but it was through there. That might have been an easy one to hit. That entire door. Just for that. Seems like a big waste having such a giant door just for a hatch for such a small door. Things already starting to fall apart.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science. There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Would have been interesting if they left some mantis men lying about here somewhere. Yeah, someone's gone around and painted moon paint. Well, moon rocks over that wall there. Just random patches of it.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
One thing I quite enjoyed with Portal 1, Portal 2, and even in the Half-Life games, that there's very subtle signs pointing you in the direction you should be going. I mean, earlier on there's just a sign saying keep out, which obviously, as all gamers know, you should always go into the place where it says keep out.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Another example in this one, all the arrows show you which way to go. In Half-Life 1, in Portal 1 there was the Ratman arrows showing you which way to go as well. Interesting to know. You saw me play through Tag. It's so much easier, I think, to actually jump.
Mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to
In
stop
Tag,
making
it's just
these
walk onto the blue
pre-recorded
gel,
messages.
or
That gave
green
me an
paint,
idea.
as it
Make
was
more
known.
pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Yeah, you just walk onto the green paint to make yourself jump. There's no other way of doing it. The thing is, with Nuclear Drop, there's no jumping mechanic in the entire game. It's an unusual office. Just completely out the way, with not really good view.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
It's very similar to one of the maps in Port 1 where you've got the moving thing you've got to get over. There's no laser cubes or... Just absolutely love these. Especially with a giant death hole.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
which is always good to know. Although too late if you've ingested a lot of it.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
I can't remember where to go in this bit. I'm assuming up there. I just can't remember where to get up there. Found it.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Oh, not high enough, apparently. Got that again. See, look at that. Flying through the air.
Just a heads up,
Makes
that
a
coffee we gave you
little
earlier
noise.
had fluorescent calcium in it so we can
Adds into
track
the
the
music.
neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction. Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah. Just remember now to do it.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
See, this doesn't seem like part of the actual test. It's too outdoorsy. I can never remember where any of this goes. So, just when in doubt, cover everything in blue gel. But where am I trying to get to? I need to get up there. So I think if I drop from here, would that send me through? Yep. And then where? Oh, up.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
That's your challenge to get the entire cube without actually hitting the ground. Without the cube hitting the ground. Right, unfortunately I have dinner coming up soon and I have to go. So I shall continue later on. Or tomorrow or whenever, I don't know exactly.